Hi, beautiful.
Hey girl, what's up?
Nothing. I just got off work. What's up with you?
I just got done paddleboarding.
How was
How was
it?
work? Oh, paddleboarding was awesome. It was the best time ever. I'm obsessed with it. I went in, I watched the sunset. I just sat on my board and I watched the sunset. There were like no boats out, and it was so beautiful.
Aw, that's fun.
Yeah. How was work?
Oh, it was good. Nothing crazy. Ready to podcast? Ready to talk about reality?
Ready to rock and roll.
Should we dive right in?
Let's splishity splashity right on in.
Okay, our first show, the show we talk about every single week, but we only have one more week after this week.
I know, so sad.
McBee Dynasty.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life after this show's done.
I know.
I'll cry.
It's so good. This week we're getting ready for Allie and Jesse's wedding. Galena wasn't invited, but then Jesse decided to invite her after his mom gave the okay, which I appreciate that Jesse really let the mom decide or his mom
Mm-hmm.
decide. But it's gonna be awkward with I'm assuming their dad's gonna be there with Masha
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
because it's probably gonna get a plus one, right?
Yeah, but then at the car wash scene, she was like, well, I'm part of the family, and like held up the invitation to Masha.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
I don't
Maybe
know.
she isn't invited. I don't know.
And when Steven was talking with the wedding planner, he showed up. Oh yeah, no, Masha's not invited because remember he showed a picture of Masha to the wedding planner and was like, she cannot come in. And everybody has been saying she's going to be outside the door trying to come into the wedding, but she's not allowed.
Oh, yes. So she's not invited.
I
I'll
forgot
bet
about
you
that.
the dad brings another plus one.
Dude, that would be absolutely nuts.
Nuts.
I kind of forgot that he's going to be there, but that would make sense that he would be there.
Yeah, he'll be there. The mom will be there. Galena will now be there, even though Jesse's wanting to take back the invitation
That's nuts. Is it this show or another show that I'm watching that the parents are sitting next to each other?
in the wedding.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
I
that
have
a
no idea.
thing?
I didn't really watch the preview for the next episode.
I can't remember. I'm getting my shows all mixed up at this point, but if they are, that would be absolutely crazy.
I would hope not. I would
But
hope they would put them at
next
different
week is gonna
tables.
be next week's gonna be nuts in general because it's like the entire season has been leading up to this,
Mm-hmm.
and it's everybody in one space.
Yeah. It's gonna be nuts. Yeah, so this episode we had them wedding planning, but then Jesse had to leave early to go to that car wash, coffee and car wash opening that weirdly everybody was invited to. And then that's where Masha and Galena meet, and Galena was not happy
Dude, that was crazy. She flipped so quickly.
so quickly.
She's
I'm
just
like,
like mumbling under her breath, whore, slut. What?
and then it's true, the big investors are there. So
Yes. She literally goes from having a conversation with one of them, sees Masha, and is like, whore. What? He was like, what? And I like her daughter being like, Mom, stop.
But then the daughter gets in, and I kind of like when the daughter gets in because Masha kind of goes too far too.
I agree. Like, don't go at the daughter for anything.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not
that
the
was
daughter's
weird.
fault.
No. I like the daughter. I want her in more. She seemed awesome.
Hmm. Yeah, she seems like she's trying to keep her mom level-headed, but then also will fight with her mom if it gets too far.
Yeah, I like that she has her mom's back, but she's also like, but don't make me have your back, Mom.
Yes.
I shouldn't
Hopefully she
have
comes to the
to.
wedding.
I will say the beginning of episode when Allie and Jesse finished their discussion, I
Oh,
thought it was
yes.
like handled super well on both of their ends, especially Allie. I was like, I think that'd be such a hard thing to hear a week before your wedding that like your partner's not having doubts, but like getting anxious about it. And I feel
Hmm.
like she just handled it super well and was like super level headed, very loving and caring. And
Yeah. That
I just,
conversation cleared up so many questions because I think it ended at a weird point last week where we both were like, that answered nothing. Also, I think with this conversation, it did show that they are a good couple together because I think
Yeah.
leading up to this episode, Jesse had been like, what if there's more out there? Which I feel like should never be your question when it's like you're about to get married. And we just kept seeing his doubts. And so I literally was like, I don't think they should get married. But then this conversation, I think it showed that they are good together,
Yeah.
very level headed
Because sometimes
together.
I watch it and I'm like, you guys have been together for 12 years. It's just not what I would, I just, like can't see it. But that one, I was like, oh, yeah, I can like really see it. They're very close. They love each other a lot. They're very respectful towards each other.
Which
It's
is
like
funny
kind of
because
beautiful.
my boyfriend was watching it with me this time and he has never seen McBee Dynasty. And right as they're talking, he goes, those two don't love each other.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, well, that's the most love I've seen from them this whole
And
time.
I was watching being like, oh my God, this is beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't like a total scenes, but he was like, wait, those two are getting married? Like they don't seem like they love each other.
Huh.
But that's
Huh.
just from a stupid man's
Yeah.
perspective. That's
Men
never
don't know.
watches reality.
Men don't know anything, especially about love.
Yeah, exactly. Just kidding. Um,
The whole prenup thing finally
yes,
came to a
yes.
head. Um, it's just so interesting because to me, I just like, oh yeah, like you're gonna get married, you're gonna have a prenup. Especially when you like come from a family with like a good amount of money and he owns 25% of the farm. Like to me, I'd be like, oh yeah, common sense. But it's so interesting that it was such a big issue and the fact that the mom immediately was like, no, you cannot do that and was like shocked by it. It's just
Yeah,
like two different, I don't know, thoughts on prenups, I guess. Like I just never have ever questioned it before. But then this, I was like, I kind of do get their perspective of being like, okay, we knew they were family for a long time. We've known Allie forever.
hmm.
But I can see the brother's perspective as well of being like, you own 25% of the farm. It does put our company at risk in a way. So I don't know. I was kind of like, interesting. Just both ways. I had no opinion either way, I guess.
Yeah, and I feel like Jesse needs to bring it up more as we are also could get in a lot of debt. Like, let's have the prenup so it saves you.
I agree, especially with the whole thing that they're like so big on like we're gonna owe 6 million by the end of November or whatever. It's like, yeah, wouldn't you want
Yeah, I don't want to owe that 6 million to.
yeah. Like I get the benefit side to it of owning 12.5%, but I also see the downfall and it's just interesting.
Hmm.
Just the whole thing was very interesting to me, like how it was all led up and then how at the end he was like, I don't want to.
Yeah, and I'm glad he did stand up for Allie to Steven because I think
Yeah.
Steven sometimes thinks he can walk over. Not necessarily Cole. Well, kind of. I think just Steven just thinks he can do whatever he wants.
Mm-hmm. He really does. He's like, I'm the big brother. I know best. Steven, I don't think so.
I cannot stand his little smirk too when he's like talking to the
He's
brothers. Like he just
he's like
talks
so
so,
arrogant.
yes.
He's so smug. I'm like, get the
Mm-hmm.
little. If I was around him, I'd be like, get the freaking smirk off your face.
Yeah,
I can't stand it. I want to punch him. I'm sorry, Steven. You're probably a great guy, but your edit makes me want to punch you sometimes.
same.
And your smirk makes me want to punch you.
Agree.
Sorry about it.
Sorry. Yeah, so next week's just the wedding. That shit's gonna get crazy.
Nuts.
Well,
Huge
probably the
giant
wedding
nuts.
and the birth, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know when they have their baby. I think she's one now, isn't she?
Yeah, so
No,
it
there's
makes
no
sense.
way. Or is she? I don't know.
Well, what an exciting time. We have two of the McBee brothers having life-changing events.
Pew, 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 pew.
And then we
Oh,
have Steven with his bolo tie with Kala.
they're gonna get it on in that bolo tie.
Yeah.
Very weird. Weird little kink. But, to each their own.
Oh yeah, I did see the preview for this next one because I remember the preview they said, "Where's Kala? We don't know where Kala is." And it shows her packing up her suitcase like she never went to the wedding.
Oh.
So I don't really know. Also, I'm not quite sure. I'm like, maybe I dreamed that. I don't know.
That's my thing. I think I'm starting to dream McBee Dynasty. I'm like, I can't keep track anymore. I will
Same.
say though, I totally forgot. I don't know why I forgot this until today, but then I texted her about it. My friend worked at Acme as security during the time and during the night that McBee filmed there. Yes, and
No.
I just remembered today that she's worked at Acme as a security guard for a while. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, were you there during McBee?" And she literally texted back like, "I mean, I don't know who that is, but there was like a cowboy reality TV show one night."
That's
I was
them.
like, "That's my favorite show."
They don't know who they are. Excuse me. Go on a Peacock right now.
I know I told her to watch it because I was like, "It's crazy." She was like asking me about like the lore of it and everything because she was like, "Yeah, they were nuts." She was like, "They were super drunk." But like obviously we knew that, but
Hmm.
I'm just like, that's crazy.
That's so exciting.
I know, that's so cool. I wish I would have known at the time we could have gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd have been so cool.
Dang. Anything else with McBee Dynasty?
I don't think so.
Either.
Next.
Next is how did you feel about the Love Island US reunion?
I hated it.
Same.
Absolutely hated it.
Did anybody like it? If there's anybody out there that liked it, let us know because I struggled to when I literally was pausing and being like, "Oh my God, there's another hour."
Yeah. Literally, it was like nothing. It was so boring. They didn't really resolve anything. They tried to, it was very much like service level. Let's just like, everybody's happy. Everybody loves each other. But like, you could tell nobody loves each other.
Nobody likes each other there.
No.
And it's fine. We don't need people to like each other. And yeah, they have a like beef. Like, um, I don't remember what happened. Like the main things that were it was a lot of like Shelly Olandria Huda stuff. It was Jeremiah A stuff, kind of with Nick and Taylor in there, but not really.
Yeah, kind of
Um,
Austin and Ace.
yeah, Austin and
Austin
Jaden. That was the
Austin was
funniest.
so out of it.
I just love when they were like, Austin, what do you think? He's like, I've actually been spacing out for the last 5 minutes.
I'm like, dude, what are you on? But it was so funny.
And Jaden's like, I dodged a bullet.
Yeah, he was hilarious though. But I've also seen on TikTok, I can't tell if he's joking about it and if, or if it actually happened. But on TikTok, he's been saying that they cut out his crash out. He's saying that he had a crash out and they cut it all out. And he
There's
was
no
like,
way he had to
some.
crash out. He was like barely there.
That's what I thought. I'm like, yeah, I can't tell if he's joking, making that up because he was barely there, or if it actually happened and that's why he was like spacing out is because he had already crashed out.
That could make sense, but
I would
I
love
don't
to
know.
find out though. Like, what is your crush out about? About like probably Ace being a dirtbag, I guess, but I don't know. Ace
Yeah.
just really bugs me. He bugged me all of Love Island season and he bugged me at the reunion as
He
well. I
still
just
bugs me.
can't
His
handle
little
it.
comment to Amaya being like, "Why'd you bring up my height on Call Her Daddy?" It's like,
Literally.
dude, you are so pressed about your height. It's actually crazy.
Yes, like clearly then you actually aren't as tall as you're saying. Also, like he came in the villa being like, yeah, I'm short, but I'm not insecure about it. It's like, okay, then don't be insecure about it because you clearly are every single time it's brought up, you're the one that is fixated on it.
Yes.
It's so annoying. And like that's what you're focused on within Amaya's interview about you.
That's
Just
what I was saying too. I was like, I feel like there's other things. He's like, you mentioned I was short.
yeah. And then it bugged me too that Amaya was like, we've already texted about this.
Yes, I
Like if
agree.
you texted about it and you resolved it personally, don't bring it up on the show.
And
It's
he's like, well, I
irrelevant.
want you to bring it up afterwards. It's like, then you're actually bringing more attention because I didn't even know about the joke until
Same.
he brought it up.
Same. Now I've seen it on TikTok because people are liking it more probably and reposting it.
Exactly. I'm like,
God,
you're
he's
bringing more
annoying.
attention to it. That's my one thing. I mean, you said it too with Love Island US. It's so annoying that everybody goes on podcasts right away and talks about everything because they were fighting about things in the reunion where I was like, I haven't listened to these podcasts. So I have no
Exactly.
idea what you're talking about, and nobody's giving context clues of what happened.
Yes, that's what the whole reunion was in response to what's been happening after the
Hmm.
villa. It's like, no, the reunion. That's why I wish they would have done it sooner after the villa because it's like now obviously they don't care about the villa as much because it's like a month and a half ago or whatever. But now they're only talking about podcasts. It's like, yeah, I'm not. First of all, I don't love like interview podcasts depending on
Me either.
who it is, really. So I'm not going to listen to them, and I'm not going to listen to every single podcast everybody's been on from this season. That would be just so long. And honestly, I just don't care.
No, I was like so exhausted after that US season because it just went on and people were so annoying. And then like it ended and the next day there were like 10 different podcasts of everybody on. And I was like,
Exactly.
I'm too exhausted from all this. So I didn't listen to anybody's.
Mm-mm.
And that's why I feel like I watched the reunion being like, what? I'm
I
so
listened to
confused.
I listened to Huda's and Amaya's, and
And
that
Call
was
Her
it.
Daddy.
On Call Her Daddy. Yeah, that was it. Which, mm,
Yeah.
mm. Also, I think Huda went on Call Her Daddy like 48 hours after the villa.
Mm.
So like, I don't know, it was all fresh. Although I'm sorry, I have no time for Huda.
Oh, me either.
She
No.
pissed me off
Yeah.
so much at the reunion, and she's now going at Andy Cohen, and I'm like,
Yes.
you cannot go at our God.
Like
Leave him alone. I'll protect him at all
it's just
costs.
like I don't even know with her. The whole thing with
It
her
bugs
pissed me
me.
off when they asked who she's dating. He's like, I legally can't tell, and I'm like, oh,
Actually, you legally can tell. Your
yes,
boyfriend is the one who's legally obligated to not tell, possibly. Also, hey girl, you're so public with him. They
yes,
literally have paparazzi photos that are like very posed. They're on a
exactly.
red carpet together, and she's been on multiple lives with him and on his social media. He's on her social media. Like, girl. And it happened like a week after the villa. Like, they've been together for like a month now or whatever. Like, also, nobody cares that much.
Nobody
Like,
cares, and all you have to say is like, you could just say like, yeah, I'm having fun. Like you don't have to say with who. You
exactly.
just say. But when you go, I legally can't say, that makes people be like, what the fuck? Then what is it?
Yeah, with like Andy, like with like Netflix won't let you say like Netflix. I'm sorry, but like Netflix doesn't care about you that much,
No, that's exactly
you
it.
know.
And then with the
And you're talking
whole
to Andy Cohen, who knows how production and TV works. He's been on Bravo for how many years? He knows how it works. Like he knows you're bullshitting him right now. Just it makes you look stupid and annoying.
yeah. And then
Also, if
Huda,
you oh
oh,
sorry.
sorry, I was saying with Huda with Alondria, and Alondria was starting crying and talking about her bullying and the racist comments she was getting. And then Huda was like, well, I said it in like one random interview that nobody ever sees. I'm like, well, no, duh. All you had to do is put something in your story and say, hey, I don't condone bullying and I definitely don't condone racism. So please stop bullying Shelly and Alondria.
Yes.
That was it.
Somebody clipped that on TikTok, clipped that, and then showed how Leah responded to things last reunion because the way Leah got treated in the villa, people were like saying that, getting upset with like what's her name? Andrea or whatever. And like other people for like kind of being rude to Leah in the
Mm,
villa. And Leah immediately in the reunion when that was brought up was like, I don't condone bullying. I don't want anybody saying anything bad to anybody. I don't want to be a part of that. Don't agree with that. Immediately just shut it down right away. And I'm pretty sure she also posted on social media about like, hey guys, let's not be doing that kind of thing.
hmm
And meanwhile, Huda is over here being like, I don't know. She plays the victim and like plays it off so much, but it's like, but then she turns people. She's literally turning people against other people so like willy nilly. Like
Yeah, she
she
knows what
literally just
she's
got called
doing.
out for it at the reunion and then goes home after the reunion or I guess post after the reunion's aired, and is trying to get people to go at Andy Cohen and Ariana.
hmm
It's like you can't.
You're just
She's
she's shooting herself in the foot there too. Because like then now people don't want you to go on like Love Island game. Like you're just making yourself not available for other projects.
exactly,
And
and
it's
she just
look
doesn't
at the
seem
last
like
year's people. They have their own show.
yes,
If
and
you're
that
gonna do
crew in
this, you're
here,
not gonna be
girl.
called back.
No, and she doesn't seem sincere at all. Like I feel like she only cares about her perception. She doesn't care if she's actually hurt anybody. Like her talking to Alondria and Shelly and like apologizing to them was not an
hmm
actual apology. It was like, well, no, I did this. It wasn't like sincere in any way. I don't know. I cannot handle her. Also with the whole her boyfriend thing too. It's like she posted afterwards being like, well, I want to speak my relationship when I want to speak on it. Like it's my personal thing or whatever. But it's like you can't post him all over the place.
hmm
And then when you're asked about it at the reunion, that is the show that got you famous. This is the show that got you millions of followers. It's the show that got you introduced to this man.
Yeah.
Then be like, I'm not going to speak on it. She makes my blood boil. I
Yeah, she
can't
thinks she's
lie.
hot shit now. And this is why Love Island US stop stop casting influencers or wannabe influencers. I know people are going to become an influencer out of it, but cast just normal people.
Agreed. Or have a
Um,
mix, but this season was so many influencers. It's like, oh my gosh.
Everybody minus Amaya, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Um, oh yeah, my other thing with Huda was the heart rate challenge where they show the full footage, and that definitely went way too far. But
Too
also,
far.
again, Love Island producers do the heart rate challenge like normal, and this shit wouldn't happen. I don't know why we did
Exactly.
that stupid couple thing, and it's gonna get out of hand because we, like we said in our other podcast, it was like basically an orgy.
Yes. It was just gross in general. But also, Ace was so into it.
Yes.
Like the fact that Shelly didn't get mad at Ace at all, I was shocked because Ace, when Shelly had like her blindfold on when Chris was on her, whatever,
Hmm.
the minute Ace realized that Shelly couldn't see him, he went crazy and was like crazy into a whole different person.
Yeah, Ace was not getting enough to flack because his hands were roaming too.
Yes, and he was like smiling and smirking and super into it and like definitely going for it.
Hmm.
Gross. Also, like with Huda being like everybody being like, well, Shelly and Chris did the same thing. It's like at least Shelly and Chris were openly exploring each other, and Ace was aware of it.
Yeah.
Huda and Ace had no background that anybody knew about, so it's like
No.
that's just crazy to go after the most taken man in the villa and make out with him like that. Just nuts. Like, what
Weird.
is her mindset there? And she really didn't apologize for that either. She still
No.
was like,
No,
I
she
don't
didn't
know.
apologize for it. But then, like, Love Island producers just do normal heart rate challenge, so Huda would have just done all that on Chris.
Yeah, 100%.
Because, like, who are you supposed to pick if your person's also picking somebody?
Yeah, why are you making them make out with some other person outside their
Yeah.
couple?
The
I'm
whole
like,
thing is to make the heart rate of the person that you're wanting to go up.
yes.
And
The
so it
whole
didn't make any
season
sense.
sucked.
Yeah.
Like
The
watching the
producers are
reunion, all I
ruining it.
realized, yeah, all I realized when I was watching the reunion was like, oh yeah, I remember how much the season sucked now.
Yes. Yeah, I was like, oh, go back to Love Island UK because this is not where it's at.
No, I was like so nauseated the whole time. They all hate each other. I don't even think they're friends. Ace just called Nick out on a podcast, I guess, like the day after the reunion aired, being like, oh yeah, Nick wasn't attracted to Alondria or something like that. Basically saying he doesn't think that they're a real couple. And then also kind of alluded to the fact that him and Nick aren't friends or something like that. I don't know. I've
They're
only
like the best friends that came out of it. Taylor,
yeah.
Nick, and
I
Ace
can't
are the Three Stooges.
I know. I can't handle watching like interview podcasts like that, especially with these Islanders, because I just think that they're all so fake. It just bugs me. So I don't really know the whole story on it. I've just seen like little clips and I haven't like paid enough attention to the actual words that he's saying. I just know it's something with like Ace basically distancing himself from Nick in some way and saying that him and Alondria aren't real, blah, blah, blah kind of thing. Also,
That's
when
super
Andy was
weird.
like, oh, yeah, you made a diss track
Yeah.
about people, and he was like,
He's like,
it
it was just
wasn't
an
a diss
art
track.
form.
Yeah, he's like, just wait for me to like express my creativity or whatever he said. I was like, oh my God, dude. It
I
was a
know.
diss track, actually. It was good too. It was a good diss track. But like, that's a diss track, dude.
Oh, that was my one thing too watching it. Every single person up there is so up their own ass. I've never
Yes.
seen a more arrogant group of people.
Literally.
Like even I remember Olandra one time just talking about the followers and all the stuff that has gone up, but like and how many people love her. And I'm like, people, normal people that come out of this they're not talking like this.
No, this was
Like,
the most conceited cast there's
right?
ever been by far. Like every single one of them too. There's not a single like there's certain people that I'm like, okay, maybe, but like the UK season, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love Shakira, I love Tony, I love Yasmin. I'm like, I gotta like, I was like, right when I finish the season, I'm gonna follow them,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of thing. And I usually have that most seasons where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to keep up with them. I really like them a lot. This Love Island season, I'm like, whenever they're on my social media, I scroll right past. I'm like, I don't even care or want
Same.
to see you guys because you are all so fake and so arrogant. Like I don't even know who you are enough to like care what's going on with you.
No, and I like last season, I feel like the fame never got to Leah or Serena. Like they're completely the same when we saw them on our screen until now. The reunion, I was like, do you guys only look at edits of yourselves? Because it seems like you're solely on your phones watching shit about yourselves. Like go
Literally.
touch some grass. This is actually crazy.
Yes. Go lay in some grass and eat it like a freaking cow because you need that in your body and you need
You
it
need
in your
grass?
mind. Yes, to really absorb it, they need to do more than just touch it. They need to eat it. They
No,
do.
it's wild. I was the whole time I was just like, this is reality I don't like. Reality TV, where it's like
Agreed.
they just are orchestrating all of it, or they're
Yes.
just so worried about their image that they're not even themselves anymore.
No, and they've like they were all even such different people at the reunion versus in the villa.
Mhm.
Like you were saying, them just watching edits and stuff. You can just tell that they obviously all went in there for one reason, which like nowadays I understand it going in there and knowing what's gonna happen when you get out and like wanting that. I totally get that. But like, yeah, you can still say stay yourself.
Mhm.
And none of them are also I haven't seen a single maybe I haven't like looked into any of their pages too much, but I haven't seen a single person on this season on TikTok that's actually making like content that's intentional in any way.
Mm.
I've only seen all of them just like lip syncing to sounds.
Oh, I will say I was gonna go back on all of that, like just really fast. The one person I do think is I did really appreciate in the reunion, and also I do like her TikToks are Hannah.
Oh yeah.
Hannah does like all
I
the
like
matcha
Hannah
content.
and I like Iris a lot.
Yeah. Hannah, I feel like she was very vulnerable. Like her starting to
Yes.
cry, I was like, that would have been me, like, because you're just so, I think she was just like anxious about rewatching all of it and then addressing it. And she said it all very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah, great.
Yes, and I think she's a gen like she seems very genuine.
Mm-hmm.
Like even how she literally watched all these girls like kind of talk about her and literally vote her out, and she still had like a very genuinely nice, not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, and she could have used that and really gone at the girls, and she chose not to. And like I don't know, I like her a lot. Iris, I like I said, I like her a lot, but like
Mm-hmm.
other than that, I can't think of too many people that I am a fan of or
Yeah.
trust in any way.
When they cleared up Hannah's stuff, that made more sense to me when Hannah got voted out because when Hannah got voted out, I was like so mad.
Mm-hmm.
But now when they showed it more and they were talking about it more, I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot that it was against Amaya and Iris as well. So we wouldn't have had like the finals that we would have had
Yeah.
if it
Yeah.
was different. So I'm not as mad about that anymore.
I agree.
Especially now with Pepe supposedly being a cheater. Like, whatever, we don't care what Hannah about being with Pepe.
No, we don't
Oh,
want to hear
the
about
most
Pepe.
awkward point of the reunion was when Ariana asked Charlie if he would be with Hannah. And Charlie was kind of like, well, we haven't really gotten together, but who knows? And then she asked Hannah. Hannah goes, no, I don't really see that.
That was funny.
That was
I
so
like
awkward. I
that.
mean, Charlie took it like a champ. Like, he didn't get mad.
No, I honestly like. I can't tell how I feel about Charlie. I think I like Charlie as well, but I think Charlie's just very like over these people. I think like that he can just read that a lot of them are fake because he
Mhm.
posted a TikTok as well. Like I think the day after the reunion, something about like how it feels to be done with the reunion, knowing I don't have to talk to these people ever again. I was like, yeah,
I don't blame him.
honestly, like I wouldn't want to talk to them either if I were any of the people on the villa.
I don't know how any of them lasted in the villa. If I had to be around that group of people constantly, I would go insane. While in the UK one, I'd have been having so much fun. I mean, like there have been like little bickers, but they actually like were genuinely fun people to hang around.
Mm-hmm.
The Love Island US crew, toxic.
Yeah, because after watching the season of the US too, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe this is reality TV from now on because social media has changed reality TV so much. And like I was just like worried that, we're probably not gonna have Love Island. We're gonna lose all of our shows because all anybody cares about anymore is being an influencer, which I understand, but Come on, guys. We need to watch some good TV.
We need good reality. Nothing is as good as old reality TV.
Exactly. But I will say, I was like sad about that for a while. And then watching the UK season, my hope was back. And
I
I'm like,
agree.
okay, it can still exist in current day.
It's
Like,
solely the producers.
yeah.
It's like we need to cast better. We need to stop with these, like do the normal challenges that stop doing challenges solely for the drama
Yeah.
or the sexiness of it all. Let's have just normal challenges where we see people in normal relationships. People like to watch happy endings. And I don't think the Love Island US producers know that.
Yes.
I think they're just
And
constantly looking for the fights. And I was like, no, fights get exhausting. I That's why I like the UK one because we didn't have a ton of fights. Like you had to kind of like watch a lot. Then there'd be a big fight, and you'd be like, oh my God, did you see Shakira and Meg fighting?
yes.
But
But
this
like
one I was
usually
like,
either got resolved or it was like something that would kind of continue on, but like it wasn't the entire episode either. That was my problem with the US is every single confrontation was the entire episode and it just got
mhm,
so nauseating. Also, I like how like I the UK and past seasons for every Love Island lets you kind of like see the person's personality and when they're not focused on drama and trying to find drama, you really can like get to know each Islander. The
mhm.
US, the end of the season and still to the reunion, I'm like, I don't know any of you. I don't know anything about any of you. I like can't
No,
get a read on anybody because we weren't shown anybody in their like true form. We were only shown their like heightened state at all times, basically.
absolutely. And that's the producers again. And
So
then
annoying.
it's just so annoying because they're like, oh, wow, the social media of this people watching is crazy, which it was. Like, it's so much, and we don't want any bullying. And I was like, you guys literally created the environment where the bullying is growing from.
Exactly.
Like, this was the most toxic bullying season of the or like of the cast ever.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are doing this, which in turn makes, I think, people on social media feel like they can bully more.
Yes. And when they're turning people against each other so much as well, or like
Yes.
making entire episodes focused on one confrontation, people are going to comment like that's all people have something to say about if that's what you make the entire episode about. And if you
Yes.
don't show anybody's good side, we there's nothing like good to say about anything, you know?
Absolutely.
So like
And I
that's where like
think what we were saying last week or maybe 2 weeks before, um, was saying how the UK is almost twice as long as the US, even though thank God this US season was not that long. But I do think it helps create more like character arcs because like
agree.
we went from hating Harry, not hating, but like we did not like Harry. He was a piece of shit dude, and now we like are kind of liking him. And then
Mm-hmm.
that was kind of everybody. Like Meg, I was very like, hmm. But if you're in a super shortened period and you're making these islanders like not sleep and you're making them do like super sexy challenges and you're like creating so much drama, of course it's gonna be like super heightened emotions, which is more heightened bullying. I'm like, these
Exactly.
producers suck.
They
Get them
suck.
off. Kick them out.
Literally.
Put me in, coach.
Me too, please. But yeah, they need new producers. They need new everything, and they need to take a page out of the UK's book and just settle it down and let us watch people just like actually live their
Mhm.
lives as they would. It's already a crazy enough experience. You don't need to add anything else to it. Like they're already away from their phones, which they probably are addicted to, like all of us are. They're away from their families, their friends. They're living in a whole new place with all new people. That's enough to stir up some drama. And they're on a dating show. We already got the
Yes.
drama. We don't need you guys adding stupid shit in.
No, and stop casting influencers. I want to see people with cool, fun, normal lives that actually have personalities. Not saying these people didn't have personalities, but like we said, I don't know their personality because they were never shown on Love Island US.
Exactly.
Like I
And
think about all of them, I don't know if I could give you 5 facts about each of them. While the
literally,
UK, I think I could definitely come up with 5 facts for each of the finalists in the
yeah, a hundred
season.
percent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And just
fed
like
up.
normal things like this person likes turtles or this person likes this. This person has
Shakira
a
likes
cat.
turtles.
Yeah, exactly. So
Shakira
we
likes
know.
turtles. Yasmin loves cats.
And I don't know. a fact about any of these
I don't even
people.
know who has a cat on this season of Love Island US.
We only know that Huda has a child. Other than that, we don't know.
That is literally it. And Nick technically has a child too.
Oh, there's two cats by you.
I really, really think there needs to be some sort of thing in reality TV show contracts that says you cannot do an interview until the reunion has aired. Because I'm so sick of reunions where we already have heard everything, everybody's opinions, everybody's experiences, and we go to the reunion and it's like they're forcing things to talk about or they're talking about interviews and they're not even
Hmm.
talking about the actual show at the point. It's like I'm so sick of it with every reality TV show that's been happening recently, and it's so annoying. And I'm not going to watch a million different interviews, and it's just annoying. It's just like
No,
let's have a reunion actually be a reunion, because at this point there's no points to the reunions if you let them go to interviews right away afterwards.
absolutely. Yeah, because you with that you're creating two groups. You're creating people that have like listened to all the podcasts, so you're not saying any new things. Or you're in the group like me where I didn't listen to any of the podcasts. So I'm sitting there being like, what are we fighting about? Like when it
Exactly.
was it her name Coco?
Yeah.
Coco, Shelly, and Alondri were fighting, and it was all about podcast stuff. I was like, I'm literally so confused what we're fighting about because I didn't listen to any of these.
No.
And they
And
nobody was like, hey, maybe we should break. And then, I mean, it's probably hard to do because it would have to break it down a lot. But nobody was like, let's break down exactly what happened, like just without fighting. Let's break it down for me. So now I know what we're fighting about. But nobody did that. And so I was like, I'm so confused what's happening. And then
yeah.
Vanna spoke up and I was like, this is getting crazy.
And they could like clip the podcast, and I get that, but like I just think it makes way more sense to say no podcast until we do the reunion, because also at that point it's like then the podcast kind of, it's up to you. It's up to you what you're saying in the podcast. It's up to you how you're responding to what was said about you in a podcast. Whereas like the reunion, you're still involving the show in it in some way, but you're also not even like really talking about the show anymore. Like you're not, you know what I'm trying to say? It's just so
Yeah,
removed from the show, but you're taking up the show's time with it. You're
for
taking up all
sure.
like the show's viewers' time with it. Yeah, who may not be podcast listeners or interview listeners. Like, and yeah, there's too many. If all of you go on like freaking 3 to 5 podcasts, I'm sorry, I literally don't. I can't keep up.
Yeah. And there was just too much drama. We never even learned, like, there was nothing good. Like, it was never like, to the couples like that. I mean, they kind of were like, "Oh, how are you guys doing?" But they didn't really dive into be like, "What are your next steps?" Like, how is long distance working? How are like they didn't get into it without it automatically starting into another fight. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to see the good too, but there's like no good coming out of this season.
No, the entire season was like that too. It's just it's so just nauseating, and the reunion was so long, and I was like, oh my god, fight after fight after fight, and either it was things that were already said or it
Hmm.
was comments on interviews. I was
And I
like,
feel like everybody is deflecting, like fighting with other people without saying what's happening in their lives. So I'm like, I don't, nobody's being honest about their own lives. Like, it's
mm-hmm,
so different than UK, in the final UK when even when it was like, Ben and Andrada, how are you doing? And Andrada was like, he cheated on me at a party. And I'm like, this is what I need because nobody knows that because Andrada's not going on podcast being like, Ben cheated on me at a party before we saw it in the finale. And same with Tommy. I was like, yes, this is what we need. I need to know in the reunion some tea that's going on between you two, or like Shelly and Ace. At least be like, oh yeah, we're like looking at, I mean, looking at houses would be crazy. Maybe they're like, I mean, they kind of did. They were like, first relationship, maybe, but I guess they kind of did go into it a tiny bit. But I need
not
more.
really though. Like I do feel like you're right in the fact that everybody's trying to deflect off of it. I feel like all of the couples from the US are trying to stay together the longest to be like that couple. Like I feel like none of them, to me, I don't personally really see any of the couples
Me
working
either.
out. I don't see any of them actually loving each other. There was no love at the reunion, even between the couples. But I feel like all of them are just set on staying together just to like prove people wrong, and just to be that couple that stayed together longer than this couple. Like it's just all of a, I don't know, perception thing more,
It is.
it feels
While
like.
at the UK, like um Yas and Jamie, um oh my God, I'm Cash and Tony and Shakira and Harry, and even Angel and Ty, all of them I see staying together for a bit.
Yes,
Like,
I
and
completely
I
agree.
totally see the love between them all. I think they're good duos to like handle like the fame right afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
They're also not like in your face, which I feel like the
Yes.
US are more.
It's like night and day between these people. Also, like, yeah, in your face too. Like, I guess I am on Love Island, like UK TikTok, but not as much as I probably am towards the US side. The
Yeah,
US side,
probably.
I don't choose to be, but I'm just there. But the people from the US, the Love Island US cast, are constantly on lives.
Yes.
Like I feel like I see their lives and I see clips of their lives like all the time. They're always on live, and we're like what, a month and a half out from the actual show. Like the UK just ended, and I have not seen them on live nearly as much. And I
Yeah,
feel
I
like if
only
you're
saw
like
them on live when it was like Tony and Shakira together when they were,
at karaoke,
or there was another one too. I think they
no,
did go lives, but now they probably aren't as much.
but like it's fine to go on live with each other. Like, I totally get that, and I get it's
Hmm.
like fun. Like you guys do you, but a lot of the Love Island USA couples are like it seems like they are only together to be on lives and to make money from lives, and like it doesn't seem like when they hang out they do anything but be on lives together.
Hmm. No, they're all chronically on their phones,
Yes,
chronically looking at edits, chronically seeing who said what about each other, looking at their comments. It's like these people need to stop. Turn your comments off. You don't care about them. And I don't know, go for a walk, man.
go for a walk, hold your partner's hand, skip and jump.
Because I don't know. But yeah, so my rating on the reunion was a whopping 0. I
Same.
actually hated it the entire time.
Hated
Again,
it.
my boyfriend walked in while I was watching it, and it was a shit ton of fighting, and I went, "I'm embarrassed I'm watching this." Like, I this is not normal because I'm trying to get him more into reality. So, we can't show him that. And I was like, "This is not normal reality," and I'm ready for it to be done. And then I paused it, and there was still an hour left, and I was like, if it wasn't, I literally said it. I said, if it wasn't for this podcast, I'd be ending this.
Same. I would have stopped watching it for sure if it wasn't for this podcast.
Yeah.
I watched it with mom, and usually like mom and I will like get into discussions about it and everything, but I think both of us were like, we don't even care to because
Hmm.
it sucked so much.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Yeah, if we have a freaking Love Island US reunion with Andy Cohen, but we don't get a McBee Dynasty reunion with Andy Cohen, I am driving over to Bravo right now. Well, not right now. Whenever we learn
I
that
was
there's
gonna
no
say those
reunion.
timings don't match up. Also, shout out our TikTok once again. You guys, it's so funny.
Mm,
You should go watch it because it was hilarious. Andy
true
Cohen,
that.
pirate hat, horse, pregnant Barbie, not pregnant Barbie, Barbie with a baby. What more can I say?
We should have had Galena come in and just go, whore.
We should. Oh my god, that would have been too good. Oh my, yeah, okay. I have another idea for our TikToks.
Okay, that's enough Love Island reunion talk for me.
Same. I'm over it. Now, no more Love Island USA talk until
Woo!
next season, if there is another season.
Well, I guess we have one more Love Island USA Beyond the Villa.
Yes.
I technically comes out. Well, it came out tonight, but oh, watch. We'll do it for the next
Yeah. Should we just say
episode.
sorry, guys, but our episodes are a little bit like different tonight because of the holiday weekend. Lauren's going out of town. Eh. So we
Um,
didn't get to watch Beyond the Villa because we're doing this early.
my bad.
No worries, girl. Have fun.
Thanks. Yeah, right now we're kind of a little lull until after Labor Day weekend, but our only other show is Dancing with the Stars. Not too much of a new stuff. I know the cast is going to be announced next week,
Mm.
1 week
I
from
saw
yesterday.
the pro cast was officially announced,
Hmm.
and it has Taylor Swift's backup dancer.
I'm kind of excited.
Me
I'm
too.
excited for a new person that we don't really know. We get to learn about a new person.
I'm
Yeah,
excited too.
I like it
But
all.
then, if I remember right, Gleb is back.
Yeah, so for a while there, it said he wasn't going to be back, and then he had even put it on his social media that he's not going to be back. Gleb is messy.
Very messy.
And I think I would have rather had Sasha
Me
on than
too.
Gleb.
Me
Gleb
too.
last season, I loved him with Shangela.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had Brooks on. And my whole opinion on him, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't really like
Same.
it.
I think all of us needed a season break from him after
Hmm.
last season was like so horrible and honestly disgusting and gross.
Yeah.
And like he just took it to a really weird place. I think we all needed a little break and he could have come back next season. But like this season, I just think I don't really want to watch him. I'm sorry. Hopefully he kind of redeems himself because I
Yeah.
did love him with Shangela as well. But he just icks me out. And somebody needs to take his TikTok away because he's just
Yes.
gross.
Yeah, his TikTok, not good. Ezra
Mm-mm.
needs to teach him some things.
Yes, it's nasty. And I love Sasha, and I would have loved to see Sasha back.
Me too. I don't know why Sasha didn't get
I
back.
know.
But other than that, I really like all of the pro picks.
Same.
Oh, still
Same
don't
and
know
Mark.
judges.
Yeah,
Your cats are fighting behind you.
I know. They're so annoying.
It's so cute.
They're gonna take my sheets down off my curtain rod soon.
Oh. Um, sorry, I'm trying not to get distracted by
I
them.
know.
Yeah, I like all the picks for this season. We haven't learned any more any more casting. But we will know that for our next episode at least. So we can
I'm
really
very
dive right
excited.
in. Me too.
Very excited. I also saw people speculating about Dylan Efron again, and I stand by. I just would love that
Me too.
to have
Me
him on. I
too.
think he was such a fun addition on Traitors, so I think he'd be so fun on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. I do feel like he's going to be in it, and I feel like Taylor Lautner, one of the Lautners, are going to be in it because
Yeah,
they've been like making TikToks with some of the pros.
that'd be fun. Maybe Twilight Taylor could do some fun stunts,
Oh yeah, because he
like
can like
flips and
backflip and
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, that'd be fun. And I like thinking about it more. It would be cute if it was. Sorry, the cat's going crazy. It'd be cute if it was Jen and Taylor versus Val and Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute.
Yeah, that would be cute. Would love. I even saw a TikTok with Whitney and her husband, and somebody in the comments said that they should do a dancing with your spouse, and that would
Oh,
be so good. But then, yes, Jenna and Val and Pasha and Daniela,
like
they would have an advantage. So I feel like they have to be mixed up. They can't
yeah,
be with their
mixed up or
spouse.
like judges or something.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
That
Have the
that would
four of
be
them
so
judge,
fun.
and then you know
Oh,
maybe they just like dance with a family member. If somebody's not married, they could
yes.
dance with like their mom or something.
Oh my gosh, I would love that.
Me
Also, I
too.
really would love a reality TV show on the Dancing with the Stars pros,
Yes, I
like
want their
off
entire
season.
lives.
Yeah, I want an
Yes.
off season show of their lives all together.
I would eat that up.
Or a tour show, like when they're all on tour together, like actually like doing the behind the scenes part of it or whatever. I would
Yes, I
just love
agree.
any more of the Dancing with the Stars pros that we could possibly get. I want it all.
Agree. You're so right. Or easy peasy, just do a little YouTube series of on the road on their tour. Give Ezra a camera. You know he's going to find the craziest shots.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I would love that if they had a
Hmm.
YouTube series.
I would watch that all the
Oh my
time.
gosh. It'd be so fun. They're so cute, all of them.
Yeah,
Talk
I'm
about
so
people that love
excited.
each other.
What?
Talk about people that love each other. The
Dancing with the
Dancing with the
Stars
Stars
people?
pros, they're all
Hmm.
like besties, it seems like. They're so
Yeah.
cute.
Well, Britt and Daniel just got married, I saw, and like everybody was there.
I
And
know.
then
So
even
cute.
Briley, is that her name? Briley, I think. Brandon's wife.
Oh,
She had put out a TikTok that was like, help me get ready for um Britt and Daniel's wedding. Or like help me find a dress. And I was like,
oh
that's so cute.
gosh, I love her. I used to watch her content all the time when I followed her, and now I just realized that I'm not getting her content at all. So I'm gonna have to go stalk her.
Stalker says she comes back up on your algorithm.
Yes, I love her
Yeah.
content. She's so
Hmm.
fun.
Dancing with the spouse. They'd be so much
Yes,
fun together.
that'll be so cute.
Hmm.
Ugh.
Picky Dicky time.
Picky, dicky, picky, picky, dicky, picky, dicky. I have one.
Okay.
Who out of any reality TV would you want to build IKEA furniture with?
Hmm. Oh, I'm really bad at it. So I need somebody that's really good, stays level-headed. It's gonna be my same pick as last week. Actually, I take it back. I didn't take it back because I never said it. But sorry. Kristen. Do you remember Kristen from Vanderpump? Do you remember like season one
Yes, this
when
is why
she's
I
like,
asked the question.
oh, really? That's so
Yeah.
funny. Because when she's with Tom and they're in their apartment, she's like, Tom doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
He'll act like he's like putting this piece of furniture together. I come home, I do it. And like,
Yes.
I think she would be like, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, and
Never
she
left.
builds it so fast. And he's like, "Ugh, how'd you do that?" Yeah, she would be good at it for sure. That's a good pick. Also for Vanderpump, I would choose Katie Maloney, who I think is who you were gonna say before you thought of Kristen. Is that
Yes, I
correct?
was because
Yes,
I level-headed. I
because
said I
she's
was going to
Bob the
pick the same
Builder.
person as last week because I said she's
Yes.
level-headed.
Oh yeah, and Stassi always had her come over and build Stassi's stuff because she said she was Bob the Builder, and that Katie is just super good at that kind of stuff. So, and I love
Hmm.
Katie. We can have like a glass of wine or a fun little drink. Spend the day just building, 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 screwing,
True.
screwing, screwing, hammering, hammering, hammering.
Ooh. Then you can put a TV up on the wall too in 7 seconds.
6.15, 6 minutes and 59 seconds.
Yeah, suck it, Rob. Um, okay, my picky dicky time. I'm only probably saying this because I've had a little bit of this.
Yeah, that's why I struggle to say 6 minutes and 59 seconds.
Um, it's not who are you doing something with? You are in Build-A-Bear. What reality star do you build a bear for? And then what do you dress it in? And what do you put like in the little like what the audio that you can do?
Okay, first of all, I thought you were gonna ask me if all reality TV stars were a Build-A-Bear, which one would you build? And how cool would that be
I
if
don't
you
know
could
what you're
get a
saying
real
actually.
me either, but I can see it in my head. Okay, I'll answer your question, but let me just explain this really quick.
Okay.
Build-A-Bear. You know how you go in and there's just so many animals. Those
Yep.
animals, not animals, those animals are reality TV stars. And you can go build, not build obviously, but your reality TV star is a stuffed animal that you can get stuffed and then you could put like audio in and dress them.
Yes, you can put your favorite quote in there.
Could you imagine how much fun that would be actually?
They should tell Bravo.
Oh my gosh, I would like buy so many of them. That'd be so cool.
Hmm. That was
Anyway,
not my question though, so you have to answer mine.
so I'm building a bear for a reality TV star.
Yeah. It doesn't mean to, like that you like them or anything or that they're your favorite. You can build it
Mm,
any way that you want.
interesting. So I don't know all the Build-A-Bears. I know that they came out with some new ones recently. Every once in a while, I check the Build-A-Bear website because I'm interested. Okay, and their TikTok is hilarious. Um, I would probably build. This is really hard. This is a
Yeah,
tricky
I don't know
question.
why I came up with this question. I'm kind of regretting it, but too late now. You gotta answer it.
Well, afterwards, I'm gonna ask you one more.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
Because this one sucks. It's okay.
No, this one gave me the idea for the next one.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Can I say who I would do right now?
Yeah, because I can't think of anything.
I think I would definitely do Tom Sandoval, and then specifically pick one that was like a marching band. I don't know why. And then I would have a trumpet with it. And then I would.
Didn't he wear marching band? No, he was in the marching band, or he wore marching band pants to school or something like that.
Oh, I have no idea.
Remember when him and Ariana like aren't dating, but he's dating Kristen, and they go to that store together when they're like emotionally cheating, and they go to that store and like trying on sunglasses together, like hee hee, we're like
Mm.
best friends. Kristen's crazy for thinking that we're effing.
Yeah, when Ariana was major pick me,
Yeah, and Tom was like, I want to F Ariana.
and then they actually go to the Golden Nugget.
And they make out in the pool. The Golden Nugget. um, but I'm pretty sure there was something about marching band pants there.
I
I'm
have to
pretty
go
sure
back and
he's
rewatch.
wore them or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Anyway, That's a great one though. I can really see it.
Thanks. And then I would just say different things of his quotes. And then in between the quotes, I would go like, try and do a trumpet sound.
Wait, what animal did you give him?
Oh, just a normal bear, but I'd specifically put him in like marching band uniform.
I love that. I think he would honestly love it. I think he'd eat it up.
Hmm.
Um, I thought this is not good, but I should say it out loud. I probably shouldn't say that one. I'll say it to you later.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say that I would get Lisa Vanderpump, the white cat, and then I dress it up like like really pretty, pretty, very like pretty, like oh, like fancy tiara, and
Hmm.
then I'd put the audio saying, "I'm a cunt."
That's actually hilarious. Why were you saying that was bad?
Like that's so mean. I
No, I feel like she'd find that hilarious.
don't know. Okay, good. I
It's
think
like
it'd
a
be
sassy
funny.
little cat.
Yeah, I just feel like she should have a sassy little cat stuffed animal.
Yeah, I think she would love it.
Okay, good.
That
Okay.
was good. Okay, what's your third picky dicky?
My third picky dicky is, now that we've thought about this, if all the reality TV stars were a Build-A-Bear, which one would you build?
Probably Kyle Cook, and I'd specifically have the quote, "Summer should be fun, Amanda, not fun." And I'd have him just in like his mullet and like little bathing suit shorts.
That'd be so funny.
And then he has a lover boy in his hand.
Oh my gosh, that actually would be so cute.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why. I just think he'd look the funniest, and I mean he kind of exudes Build-A-Bear energy.
yeah, honestly, that
So it
makes
would
a lot of
just
sense.
fit.
Yeah, that'd be so cute. You know who I'd honestly probably get as a stuffed animal?
Who?
It's between Andy Cohen and just saying whatever he wants to say. Probably, oh, yeah, actually, I would get Andy Cohen, and then I would get all of his audio clip together from the New Year's that he got super drunk.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Other than
That's
that, I
good.
was gonna say Alan Cummings
Mm.
because that would be fun too.
Yeah, that one you could
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of fun with.
He'd
Like
be
a
like
whole
dressed,
Scottish outfit.
yeah, a bunch of different outfit options, and
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like he just has some. I just love his accent, and you could put any audio in. I don't even care.
Yeah.
Who is the traitor? That's what I put in. And I'd say, me.
No. Just kidding. Okay. I think my drink is really starting to hit me. So, um, those are good
Same.
picky dickies. And that's probably it for this week. We won't have an episode next week because we go to South Dakota every year with our family and we just want to unplug. So we'll be back in 2 weeks with the new Dancing with the Stars cast, the reunions, not reunions, the last episodes of Love on Beyond the Villa, McBee Dynasty. We'll have a big episode.
I'm gonna put some notes in my phone because we got a lot to watch
Lot.
and a lot to talk about. So get your ears ready.
Ew. I hate that.
Get your ears ready.
No. Stop. You always end it so weird.
We have to. It just keeps things fun.
Ugh. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Ew.
Bye.
Bye.